This is the lecture number 106 in our DSC series, and we are solving the problems related to recursion and backtracking. And this is our problem of get stair paths. So from here we are starting a new variety of problems in the recursion. So from now onwards, maybe 2 or 3 questions will be in the same approach or in the same variety. So I want you to focus deep into these type of variety, because you are going to see these type of problems into dynamic programming or into I would say the tree concept also. Fine. So like this strategy is very important, so I want you to focus deep. So let us try to understand this question. So let us get started. So the question is get stair paths. So let us read the question. You are given a number n as the number of staircase actually. You are standing at bottom of the staircase. You are allowed to move 1 step, 2 step and 3 step in one move. Fine. And you are required to print all the paths to climb stairs till n from bottom. So what that means is, let us say we have these stairs. You know already what are stairs. Fine. Let's say this is 0th stair. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. So what you have been given, let us, you have been given 5. Fine. So there are 5 stairs. This is top and this is bottom. Fine. So what you have to do, you have, let us say you are standing here. Fine. You are standing here. In question it is mentioned that you are standing here, but either you can solve the problem from here to here, 0 to 5 or 5 to 0. The question is going to be same. So the understanding of the problem becomes easy while we are solving the problem from 5 to 0. Fine. Why? You will understand this in a while. This is bottom. So what you have to do, the question is you have to go from 5 to 0 or 0 to 5. So what are the instructions? You can either move from 5 to 4 in one step, or you can directly move from 5 to 3 in 2 step, or you can move from 5 to 2 in 3 step. You can read here, either you can move 1 step, or you can move 2 step, or you can move 3 step. These are the limitations. Fine. Any of these moves you can allowed. You are allowed to move any of these moves, like you can jump from here 5 to 4, 3 to 2, 3 to 5 to 3, or 5 to 2 in 1, 2 and 3 respective moves. So this is the question. So what you have been asked to do is print all the paths from which you can go from 5 to 0 or 0 to 5. Both are same. Let us assume you have to go from 5 to 0. What would be the path? So let us say if we were not having this staircase, let us say if we were having 3 as the staircase. So this 0, 1, 2, 3. Actually this is the 0th point. You have to reach here. So there are 3 staircases. So what could be the possible solutions? Let us say you are allowed to move either 1, either 2, either 3. So you can move from here, take 1 step, take 1 step and take 1 step. So there are 3 steps for this. 1, 1, 1. In each step you have taken 1, 1, 1 as the step. Or what you could do, you could do like this. Take 1 step and from here directly take 2 steps. So 1, 2. What could be the other solution? Take 2 steps directly from 3 here and then take 1 step. So 2, 1. What could be the other solution? You can directly jump from 3 to 1 because the distance is 3. So you are allowed to move till 1 to 3. So only 3. These would be the possible solutions or possible paths from 0 to 3 or 3 to 0. You can read here. If you have to go from 0 to 3, then either you can go 3, either you can go from 1 to 1, 2, sum is 3, Either you can go from 2 to 1, jump twice and then jump once. Either you can go 1 by 1, 1 1 1. So answer is going to be same. Either you can solve from 5 to 0 or 0 to 5. But the understanding of problem becomes easy while we are solving the from top to bottom. Fine. So this is the question. And again, I want you to try this question at least. If you are not able to solve it, then I want you to try this question, invest some time while understanding, then watch my solution. Fine. So I'm starting the solution, how we can solve it. So before explaining the solution for this problem, I want you to understand something else. What that is? Let us say, like as I mentioned you, this is a new variety. This is a new variety of questions. You will face this type of question in many of the problems. So if you are having this kind of problems, like you have been given a source and you have to go into the destination. So you have to solve this problems using this way. Let us say write your source here, write your destination here. And if you have been asked to print the path or get all the path from source to destination. So in this case, what would be the strategy for this? Let us say from source to destination, there were 3 paths from here to here, here to here. And this was the, I would say, mediator or breakpoint. Fine, breakpoint. So from, let us say there were 3 more ways from here to go here. There were 2 other ways from to go from here to here. And there was only 1 way from go to here to here. Let us say this was Q, this was P, this was Q, this was R. And let us say A, B, C or D, E, F. These were the base. Let us say from S to M you can go P, Q, R. Let us say this is P, this is Q, this is R. And you have to go from source to destination. So if you already know the path from, like path to go from this point to this point, if you already know how to go from this point to this point, and if you want to calculate the path from, if you want to calculate the path for going from source to destination, so what you have to do, append or add this P in front each of them. Like you can go from source to destination, from here you can go to mediator till P, and from here either you can go with A, either you can go with B, either you can go with C. Answer is going to be the same. Indirectly you are going to destination. So for this, answer could be PA, PB, PC. For this, similarly, answer can be QD, QE. For this, answer can be RF, because from here to here there is only 1 way to go from mediator to source, mediator to destination, and from here to here we were having this way. So R and F would be the answer. So if it is not clear to you, then let me try to explain with another way also. Fine, because this is very important. You have to apply this condition or this case in each of the source to destination problem. Fine. So let us say if you were standing at 5, and take this example, and you have to reach to 0. This is your destination, this is your source. Fine. This is 0 and this is 5 and this is 0. You have to go from 5 to 0, 5 to 0. Fine. So how many moves you have been allowed? Either you can take 1 move, either you can take 2 move, either you can take 3 move. Fine. Taking 1 move you will be reaching 4. Taking 2 move you will be reaching 3. Taking 3 move you will be reaching 2. Like from here, if you will take 1 move, 1 step move, then you will add 4. So this is 4. If you will take 2 step, then you will move 3. This is 3. If you will take 3 step, then you will move to 2. And let us say we don't know what are the ways from go to 4 to 5. Let us assume this is hidden. Fine. Let us say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Fine. Let us say there are 3 ways from go to 4 to 0. From 3 to 0 we have these 2 ways. From 2 to 0 we have these 2 ways. Fine. So if we want to calculate the ways from 5 to 0, then what you have to do, append this one or add this one in front of this, add this 2 in front of this, add this 3 in front of this. Fine. So 1a, either you can take one step from here 5 to 4, and these are the ways you already know. Like to go from 4 to 0, you already know what are the ways. So if you already know the ways to go from 4 to 0, then what you have to do, you just have to append 1 in front of ABC. Fine. I hope it is clear to you. And similarly, you will do this for this also. 1A, 1B and 1C. This is for this, and for this 2D and 2C, 2E actually. And for this 3F, 3G. So these would be the ways to go from 5 to 0. Fine. So this is the question, and in this way we should approach these type of problems. Fine. So we'll use this strategy only. If it is not clear to you, then you should rewind this video again and again until and unless you are not clear with this strategy, because this is very important. Fine. So what we will do, I will use the same strategy. Let us say we were having this staircase 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This was the staircase, and our expectation was, if we have been provided with 5, print all the paths from go to 5 to 0. So what we'll do, I will have faith, then tell me the ways from go to 5 minus 1. Like if I take one step down from 5, then it will return me some ways. Similarly, if I will take 2 step down, then 5 minus 2. If I will take 3 step down, 5 minus 3. So if I got to know, if I already got the ways from my faith, like this is my faith, these three are my faith. Like if I can get the ways from 5 minus 1 to 0, 5 minus 2 to 0, 5 minus 3 to 0, then like here I am taking one step. Look at this very carefully. Here I am taking one step, here I am taking 2 step, here I am taking 3 step. Fine. So if I can get all the ways from to reach from 4 to 0, 3 to 0 or 2 to 0, 5 minus 3 is 2. Fine. So if I am getting all the ways for to reaching 4 to 0, let us say 4 to 0, I can take 2 move here and 2 move here. So 2 comma 2 I am getting to reach 4 comma 4. There is a one way to reach from 4 to 0. So if I am getting 2 comma 2 to reach 4 comma 0, and if I want to make this way as to reach 5 comma 0, so what I will do, I will append 1. Like initially take 1 from here, take 1 step, then take 2 steps, 1, 2, 2, 5. So this is one example actually. So what I will do, I will get all the ways from my faith to reaching from 5 minus 1 to 0, then I will add 1 to all of them. Similarly for this, if I can get all the ways to reach from 5 minus 2 to 0, then I will append or I will add 2 to all of them. Similarly for this, if I can get all the ways from 5 minus 3 to 0, then I will add 3 to all the ways to this. This is the code, and let me try to write some code. Then eventually you will get to know how this code looks like and how this code works. So this is the code structure which we have been provided. Let us write this code. Zoom it out. Here we have to write the code. Let us say n is provided to you 5. Fine. So initially what you have to do, you have to get all the ways to go from, like look at this code very carefully, stair paths. I can take one step, it will return me the all the possible ways from reaching 5 minus 1 to 0. Similarly for n minus 2 to 0 and minus 3 to 0. Why I am writing these three conditions here? because I am allowed to move 3 steps, either 1, either 2, either 3. All of them will return me the some sort of paths from to reach from n minus 1 to 0. Like this will return me the path to reach n minus 1 to 0. Let us call it as path A. And this will return me the path to reach n minus 2 to 0. Let us call it as path B. Similarly, this will return me the path to return n minus 3 to 0. So this is the code which we have written. It's a very easy code. I do not think that you are having any issue with this code. If so, then you should rewind the question video, watch I have what I have done, what I have explained to you. So what I have to do, let us say if I already getting all the path from 4 to 0 and 3 to 0 and 2 to 0. Then what I have to do, I just have to append 1 or add 1 into this, add 2 into this, add 3 into this. Why add 1 and 2? Because here I am taking 1 step, from here I am taking 2 steps, and here I am taking 3 steps. So look at this very carefully. What I will write, firstly I will declare my answer, because I have to prepare an answer also. Answer of array list. Look at this very carefully. Iterate over all the paths of A. Let us call it as path of path A. They should be, let us not take. So in path A, I have all the paths from reaching n minus 1 to 0. So what I have to do, I have to add 1 to this path and add this path, add this final path into my answer. This is what I was asking you to do, like I was explaining you. And here, do we need to convert this one into a string? No, because this is already a string, so it will append 1 indirectly. I have to do the same thing for B and path B and C also. Path B and path C. So here I have to append 2, here I have to append 3, and oh, we are done with the code. We are missing with base condition. First of all, if everything is done, then I have to return the answer from here, and I have to write a base condition. Here, look at this very carefully, because this is the point where we will be having two base condition. One is, let me explain you with the base condition. Fine. So let us say if we were having this, as the staircase 3 2 1 0. Let us say if I took 2 steps from here, from 3 to 1, there are 2 steps, like this is the path to taking 2 steps. So from 1, how many steps I can take? I can take only 1 step, like this is 0, this is earth. Fine. So if I take 2 steps, then I will go down. If I will take 3 steps, then also I will go down. I can only take 1 step from here. Fine. So either I can write the, like I can make the call smartly, or I can handle the in the base condition. Fine. So here what I will do, look at this very carefully. The base condition is, if we have reached to 0, that means we are good. Like the path from which we are traversing, we are taking all the paths as the correct. If we reach to the 1, that means that path is correct. Return a blank path. Like if we already reached to 1, or if we are already at 0, then what would be the path to reach from 0 to 0? What would be the path? Nothing. You are already there. Fine. So there will be only blank string path. Why I am taking this one path? Why? Do not do anything. There is only one path. Do not do anything. Fine. So, and if you are at the bottom, or if you are cross this line, then there is no path. You cannot come Like you cannot come reverse in reverse way. There is no way into reverse. Like this is not allowed in the question. So that is why there is no path if we have reached to a bottom of this ground line. If you are already at the ground line or you are already at the zero, then there is a path with a blank string. Fine. So this will help you in the base condition. So there are two base conditions. If n is 0, that means you are already at the 0th path, you are already on the ground. Else if n is less than 0, that means n is negative, like you are below the ground. That means from here this is clear, you have to return a array list or blank array list actually, because we cannot return directly return statement here. We have to return something from here. So let us take array list and return this list from here. Return this blank list. But if you already reached to the ground floor or you are already at the ground floor, then do not return a blank list. Add a blank string into this. Fine. So not 0, add a blank string. Fine. So that is like these are the two base conditions. Now let us try to execute the code. I think we are done with the code. Let us review this code once. Yeah, code is fine. Let us try to execute it. If we will having any compilation error, then we would be able to see. So no, we do not have any compilation error. We are getting our answer. Input was 3. Output is 111 12 21 22. 111 12 21 22. That means we are getting up. There is a 2 here. We don't have a mistake. Yes, we have to append 3. You might have noticed it, right? So I missed it. So now we are getting 111 12 21 and 3. That means we are getting our correct answer. Fine. So what is this answer? I already explained you like how we were getting this answer. If we can remember, I think I erased that, but let us try. Input was provided 3. That means there were 3 stairs. 3 2 1 0. What are the ways? The ways you got from here, these are the ways. So first is take one step, like take 1 1 1. This is also like in this way you can also reach. Another way, take one step and then take 2 steps down. This is also correct. And then take 2 steps, and then take 1 step. This is also correct. Or you can directly take 3 steps. Fine. So this is the path and this is the question. This is how this question is being executed. And what I want from you, as you can see, we are having 3 calls into our recursive function. So I want you to dry run this code at your own, so that you will be able to get this code more clearly, because it's a bit complex also. If you are like in the previous question, we have not done or we have not written this type of code earlier. Right? That is why I want you to dry run this code at your own. And still, if you do face any kind of problems or any kind of a question, then you can connect with me over LinkedIn. We can discuss everything over there also, or you can comment down below also. So that's it from my side for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.